Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today I will continue to introduce about Cadiz. Today I will tell three features of Cadiz. The first is public register and ledger. This system monitors and displays each performer action within the framework on the Cadiz blockchain network. On payment currencies or digital assets, transfer and smart contracts are open and can be confirmed in the public register. You can get consultation by the link, displaying the record of past action and changes, recording transactions or transfer of value, displaying execution of smart contracts. Unchangeable transaction data. Companies and services can use the public transaction register as proof of the confirmation and performer actions. To use the registry, you must have information about the accounts and smart contracts. The information will be displayed and actions will be performed with these entries in applications on the website, the Cadiz monitor, or on third-party resources providing similar service. The Cadiz network does not have a central administrative body and an administrator. Owners of the nodes do not have the ability to delete or modify the recorded data at their own discretion. The main feature of using the public transactions register in the Cadiz blockchain is its complete decentralization and the immutability of the transaction record. About the features, the transaction recorded in the public registry cannot be censored. The appearance of the smart contract in the registry means it says execution, proof of the fulfillment of obligations for both parties involved in the contract. The data stored in the public register is open to the general public. Transaction registers are important element of an open global economy. Technical advantage. Only the addition of data to block must be paid for. Easy access and search. Controls the access to information by other users. High speed of information exchange with the repository. They no need to administer the data. Free access to store information in any time. A large number of nodes distributed around the world. Recording and reading via both the Cadiz client and the API or SDK. For developers, whether you're looking for self-help resources, strategies to optimize your systems, or expect assistance, will be happy to help. About platform development and smart contracts. Contact us. We have a strong team of programmers and support offerings consultations on how to use our technologies, help to POC proof of concept and MVP development by sending message. That's the feature of public register and ledger. The second feature is smart contracts. The programming code is written by Java and runs in a decentralized network of Cadiz blockchain and implements a sequence of calls of the functions and methods of program code inside of or outside the network. Start creating global decentralized service today by getting consultation. Work on the algorithm and the conditions specified in the program. Perform any external or internal action or commands. Execute offline action on a scheduled schedule event or on call by the users. Autonomous solutions. Thanks to unique features smart contracts open a new page in building global service and solutions. A smart contract is a program that does not work on one server or computer but on multiple network nodes. In the event of a stop and failure of one of the nodes, the network automatically transfers execution to the other nodes. The network in which the smart contract operates is decentralized. There is no owner or administrator to the network. The program code is executed in the network of nodes, and not by only one of them. This means that if it is launched, then no one can stop it except the owner as long as this functionality was specified in the smart contract code. Payment for the smart contract execution is done in the internal cryptocurrencies Cadiz. The system automatically charges a small fee for the execution of each function from the account. The fees go to the owners of the nodes that store the database and process the rounds. The fee volume depends on the number of trades made to the blockchain. Cadiz unique characteristic. The network is capable of handling more than 1 million operations per second. Execution time of 0.05 to 0.2 seconds per operation. The cost of an operation is dynamic and starts from $0.001. Credit advantage. High transaction speeds from 0.05 seconds per operation. Low dynamically calculated transaction fee starting from about $0.001. Turing complete program language or smart contracts. The ability to connect external systems to a smart contract. Smart contracts language supports cycles and top scheduling. That's a link for developers. Whether you're looking for self-help resources, the strategy to optimize your system, or expect assistance, will be happy to help. Platform feature overview of the technologies, platform about the node, about the monitor, web wallet, and desktop wallet. The development, the link about step by step how to install nodes, set up PCs to run nodes, configure environment variables, assembling of software on the GitHub, creating use tools application on the basis of the Cadiz API and Java requirements. Smart contract with the link classification of smart contracts, example of the uses. Java developer user experience, cross-platform Java, Java Turing complex languages. Creating a smart contract in the wallet, the apps development. We can contact with a Cadiz by send message, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Medium, Bitcoin Talk, YouTube, Reddit.com, or GitHub.com. This is about smart contracts. The end is financial asset insurance. Insurance and circulation of financial assets on the Cadiz blockchain infrastructure gives a new form for the familiar products using blockchain principles. Learn how to issue digital assets on the blockchain by get consultation. Versatility and a single solution inside and outside of the platform. Easy movement of assets between accounts and products. Smart contracts for implementing an algorithm of the assets operation. Restopping the old products. Cadiz blockchain allows to issue products such as deposit certificates, bank guarantees, shares, bonds, letters of credit, cryptocurrency, and other currency working on the blockchain and pegged to the national currency loyalty programs, core, and other assets. Digital assets released on the blockchain have the same properties but different technical implementation. Products are issued and calculated between accounts inside the Cadiz blockchain rather than within public systems. The possibility of using new assets and integrating them into other service and IT systems exchange traditional banks' payment cards. Digital assets are transferred directly between network accounts by passing intermediaries, bank, SWIFT, custodies. Due to this, the user products are carried out on the new level. Learn how to create new products. Technical implementation. All parameters of the asset operation are created by issuing and managing a smart contract, ensuring quantity, denomination, names, and so on. Starting, fulfillment, transaction, suspension, refund, termination, and liquidation. Interest, bonuses, and premium accrue on the digital assets. Technical parameters of the asset transfers. Product example. Many of the products that we are used to can become easier and more reliable thanks to blockchain. Some of them are derivatives. A bank or a company acts as an issuer of a product in blockchain and manage its calculation. Bonds. A smart contract can take into account all stages of the bond life, from placement to fulfillment of its obligations by the issuer. Stocks, emission, and storage that takes place in the blockchain. The possibility of integration into other systems, exchanges, and custodians. Cryptocurrencies. Issuance of digital money does not circulate in the national payment system, but between accounts inside the Cadiz blockchain network. Loyalty points. Loyalty points issued in the form of tokens that work more efficiently than traditional scores globally and cross-platform. Like the previous feature, that's the link for developers who are looking for self-help resources, strategies to optimize system or expect assistance. We'll be happy to help about platform development and smart contracts. That's all about three features of Cadiz. If you have any question about Cadiz, please comment under my video. Thanks for watching. Goodbye and see you later.